guys, back with another video. So I just did the video on the Smoke and Mirrors, the first human playing cards, and I referenced, I don't know how they got brought up, but these cards right here in them, and I wanted to look at them, and then as I opened it, I was like, oh my gosh, these cards are so cool. Like, I should just make a full video. Like, I did a small video on them before, but it was before I had this set up, and yeah, it was kind of a shorter review, so I just wanted to revisit these cards. But yeah, super cool. They're called BUDGIE, and all caps with the exclamation mark, and if you haven't guessed it, BUDGIE is the bird right there looking at himself in the mirror. And this is like, if you want like a deck of cards that's like, just like gonna like make you happy, or like it's just like a whole endeavor to like look through these deck of cards, and they're so random. And I had never heard of Heath, or whoever he is. I got him through an Art of Play mystery deck, and I was like, what are these? And I opened them, and then they ended up being super cool. But I don't think the guy has sold cards very recently, because it says heathcards.com, and so you Google that, and it's actually heathcards.shop now. And these are one of the like 3 or 4 decks listed on his site, but they're all listed as sold out. So I believe X Deck still has these available, but that's really the only place, in eBay too. But yeah, really the place I've only seen that you can get those at. But yeah, super cool deck, and yeah, I just wanted to get my reaction to opening these again. So this will be the next video. And to start out, and I love everything about these cards. I'm telling you right now, these cards are probably going to be a 50 out of 50. I may be a little biased, but I love these cards. But I love the print. So if you see on the inside here, it's like this with the whole tuck case, and it has those 2 lines, but it's got just like white with like the, sorry, trying to get that to focus. There we go, like the black speckles there. Oh, and then BUDGIE is locked in the cage on the other side. But yeah, this is like, I mean, if I could go on for days, but if we're talking open deck of cards and just like cards that bring you joy, like these are my favorite deck of cards. They're so amazing. Yeah, they're probably not in any particular order here because I've already gone through them, but here are the 2 jokers. So they just have like random jokes on them. So it says the feather forecast. Oh, sorry. What is BUDGIE's favorite TV show? The feather forecast. So I don't know if BUDGIE is just like a fictional bird, or like if that's like a breed of bird, or if they're just going off of just the way they've referenced BUDGIE seems weird. But anyway, I don't know why I'm talking about that. Where do budgies invest their money? See, they reference them as this, and there's multiple of them, but in the stork market. So yeah, I don't know. Very cool card though. Oh yeah, so here we go. They came out in 2021. So if anyone knows who Heath is or what he's doing now, yeah, we gotta find him and get him to start making more cards like these, because these are fucking amazing. But yeah, so that's that card. And I also love the font for this, the handwriting, just like the drawings, and I'm gonna mess up this name, but the drawings, or yeah, I guess all the design for these cards were done by Anna something. You can read that. I'm not gonna pronounce it wrong. Some German woman, but yeah, very cool cards. To start out with the back design here, love the orange border. It looks so good. They look so good fanned. One downside of these cards having an orange border is if you get them scuffed, like they're gonna, you know, like if you get an indentation or something on them, it's gonna be more noticeable. That's why most cards have white borders. But just look how great that looks. Yeah, and the cards feel super nice too, and so obviously he had to be like somewhat relevant to like you know, Dan and Dave to have bought. I'm assuming they just bought a bunch of his cards and, you know, threw a couple random ones in. A mystery deck, they tend to do that a lot. But yeah, so looking at the back design here, a nice two-way back design of Budgie, or maybe two Budgies in the cage there with the orange border. And yeah, these cards are so random, but they're so much fun to look through. Like I said, I love the font, the pips and indices. And yeah, some of them have like these weird drawings on them. And like I said, these aren't in any particular order because I've shuffled these cards before. But look at, yeah, they're so cool. So I'm just going to go through and kind of commentate as I go. So yeah, the font's really crazy, but then they have, yeah, look at this card. How sweet is that card? So yeah, super cool. Some of them have drawings, some don't. And I'm pretty sure, sorry, I need to figure this out. Yeah, okay, so when I first opened these deck of cards, I'll keep going through here as I do this. But I said, like, this deck of cards, and keep in mind, they feel super nice too. They're, yeah, thin crush stock, I believe, on USPCC. So yeah, super nice cards. All the aces have the little, like, yeah, eggs with the names there, and just, yeah, such a random deck of cards. I love that kind of same background there as the tuck case, but in like an orange tint to it. But yeah, just the most, like, look at these cards, they're so random. Anyway, as I'm going through these, super cool. Sorry, as I'm going through these, so when I first got these deck cards, like, I was like, this is the perfect deck of cards. The only thing that could make these cards better is if, like, because I, like, recognize the font, and I've talked about this before, but I hate when 7s don't have lines through them, and I have this same font, like, pretty much the same font on my phone, and anyone that ever uses my phone hates it. The only reason I use it, well, I do like it, but mainly because it puts a line in the 7s, because it drives me crazy when it doesn't have that. So anyway, all that to say, when I first opened these cards, I said to myself, this would be a perfect deck of cards if the 7 had a line through it. And what do you know? It did. So yeah, like I said, this is going to be a 50 out of 50. Just wanted to show you guys these cards real quick. Just so random. And yeah, if you know anything about Heath playing cards, yeah, leave a comment or something. But yeah, we got to get this guy back into making cards. Yeah, pips and indices, super crazy. Look at that club there. Yeah, love the font choice. Love the different drawings and squiggles. And yeah, I don't even know what to call this. But yeah, look at that card. Look how sweet that is. Yeah, and they've all got these random names. But like, these are the type of cards I love. Like, this deck of cards will make you think, like, I didn't even know, like, they could do that with a deck of cards. Just, like, such a creative deck of cards. Like, you know, putting all the clubs, like, squished together. All 10 of them there. So crazy. Marcel. I like that. And you guys have probably seen from the page, but my name is spelled with a C. So, yeah, if you cut that off there, has my name written on it. So, yeah, in every way, this deck of cards is just, like, perfect. And if you watch my James Coffee deck, I'm not typically a fan of orange, but I was like, I don't know what it is, like, orange cards just look so cool. So yeah, in every single way, this deck of cards is absolutely perfect in my opinion. Love that Ace of Spades. That is so cool. Like I said, like, the inside of the tuck case, everything about this deck is so cool. Yeah, love the font choice for the 2s there. Love the budgie written there. Yeah, such a random deck of cards. And you guys are seeing it, so you can see what I'm seeing, but, like, I don't even know how to, or what to say about these cards. Like, look at the diamonds there, like, with the targets. Like, there's so many random things on these cards are so cool. So yeah, something and that's the great thing about the mystery decks. I never love those small ones too. Never would have heard about these cards without that. And yeah, so yeah, super cool cards. Oh yeah, the HC, the Heath cards. So yeah, if anyone knows who Heath is, tell that guy to start making playing cards again. And not to mention, like, I'm not being, well, for most of this I am, but I'm not being biased at all when I say, like, these cards feel amazing. Like, I would put these cards up there with most decks of cards, honestly. Like, there's only a couple other ones that might be better, but they feel great. A super nice deck of cards. And yeah, like I said, you know, you can pause it if you want to see more cards at certain points there. But yeah, just super cool, whimsical, like such a random deck of cards. And yeah, so that's why this is my favorite deck of cards. And yeah, that's about all there is to it. Like I said, we don't have to do the rating system, 50 out of 50. And yeah, so this will be a shorter video. But yeah, he's playing cards. Yeah, the guy needs to start making cards again. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. And yeah, let me know what you thought of these cards. Which one of these cards was your favorite in the deck. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Sorry guys, kind of realized I didn't really do a proper outro there. Plus I did some research on these cards because I was interested in finding out who this Heath guy was. I didn't find out a whole lot, but he seems like kind of an anomaly. So like, he has an Instagram page. Sorry for saying so much. He has a page for the Heath playing cards. They haven't posted on that in a year. Yeah, right about a year. But so yeah, very interesting. I've also seen he has, they're called Heath back playing cards. Those ones I think were a little more popular. I've seen a bunch of people reference that, and the cardistry Reddit page. And like I said, these cards are so slippery still. Like I just realized I don't think I've done an actual shuffle with them. But yeah, probably not a deck of cards I'm going to be using a ton just because they're so cool. And yeah, definitely want to have a brand new deck of these just to keep to look at every once in a while, because it's, you know, it's really fun to go back and revisit these cards. But yeah, like I said, really crazy. You know, he's followed by like he didn't have a ton of followers, I mean a decent amount. Like, he was followed by like a lot of big people in cardistry and stuff. Sorry if I said that already, I'm trying to remember. This is my second take on this. I messed up the first one. But yeah, so really crazy. Yeah, his name's Noel Heath. But yeah, really interesting deck of cards. And like I said, I wasn't, you know, joking about how these cards feel. They feel amazing, super, super slippery. Almost too slippery, honestly, but they just need to be broken in, which I will not be doing with these cards. So, but yeah, I'd be interested to get his Heath back cards and do a review on those and see how those are. I mean, they'll probably pale in comparison to these. They look like more of like just a nice cardistry deck, but yeah, so I might get those if I can find them somewhere. But yeah, like I said, kind of interesting story. So if anyone knows more about this guy or his playing cards, or if he's still gonna make cards, or yeah, anything about him, just let me know. Kind of interesting. And also, I didn't mention it very many times, but sorry, I can't pronounce the last name. She did all the art for this, it looks like, so shout out to her too. These are, just like I said, amazing deck of cards. So yeah, that's the video. If you guys have a deck of cards you want me to review next, let me know. If I have them, I'll review them. If I don't have them, I'll get them and review them. And if you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.